Hi, YouTube. Yesterday was pretty exciting for me, or this morning, because I opened up YouTube and I got a comment. Someone asked to see the emails exchange between Mark and I, because apparently it's not making full sense, and I think that's great. Everything makes sense to me, so it's about, my stuff, because I know every little nook and cranny. So it's hard to keep it in my head what people know and what people don't know. And whenever I started this Mark Laita Revenge, I didn't want to hurt the guy, I blacked out his cameras because that's what he told me it mattered to him. I'm going to read some email here. This is an email that I sent to him right after the interview. I was staying at Virgin River Casino. Got some really nice rocks out in the desert there. And I sent an email to his secretary saying that I posted the video privately and sent it to one contact back in Pennsylvania to watch, to know that I wasn't hallucinating the whole thing, that I was actually an interest of a rock star. And the secretary freaked out, or whoever I was responding to then. I think it was probably Mark at that point. And he's like, take it down. And I was like, oh, I don't want to harm anything. And I took it down immediately. And this is an email I sent back. Dear SWU, I'm taking it a little slower getting back, smelling the flowers and all. I've been involuntarily committed a couple times before, and they won't let me out until I take their stupid fucking antipsychotics, which have the great side effect of radically increasing suicidal ideation. I don't know how many more torture sessions I have left in me. I would not at all be surprised if my family or insignificant other is in contact with the 3 shrinks that worked with me. Undoubtedly will claim that I'm having a major psychotic manic episode. Strange how I can function so well and be wackadoodle, isn't it? I was expecting a bodyguard to be with Mark at the studio. I'm going to say this once more. You have no idea how dangerous this project is. 7,000 is a lot of interviews, Mark. It's an amazing accomplishment. If I actually were psychotic, you'd be in hella danger. 3 weeks in limbo land would give my imagination a lot of time to ruin our lives. Hopefully right now I'm not ruining my life. Well, I'm not psychotic, am I? Or am I? I'm going to have Maria. Oh, shit. It doesn't matter. The one person that saw proof of the interview keep tabs on me. If I get sent to the cuckoo's nest, you better help, Mark. Please give me a number for you that I can give her. The sooner the video is up, the less anxiety I'll have. And then Mark decided to not talk to me on the email anymore, and he switched back to text, which, I noticed this because his assistant has access to the emails. The assistant doesn't have access to his private phone. This is his private phone. And I'll post screenshots of these at the end of, well, I realized that I was trying to be nice to Mark by blacking out his camera, and I was like, oh man, I've got a few more minutes of shit that I didn't release, and I don't give a fuck about Mark anymore. Go ahead, get a knocker, get a lawyer knocking on my door. Fuck you. I know why it'll never go to court, because if it goes to court, he'll be like, he needs shut down, or he needs professionals around him to not trigger these people into suicide or murder. these people. People with unresolved trauma. So we went back to text. I've been considering jumping off a bridge lately. Thanks for your trust. Oh, I took the video down. I had the video up privately. Maria saw it. He freaked out. I took it down immediately. Thanks for your trust. No jumping, Patrick. Just try to be aware of how our minds play tricks on us sometimes. And then I responded, I'm probably more aware of that than anyone on the planet. It was a pleasure meeting you. I hope to cross paths again someday. Maybe you'll want my autograph. Winky face. Please let me know when it's up. I cannot wait to share it. Yeah. So I responded, please let me know when it's up. I cannot wait to share it. And he gives me the thumbs up. And then later I said, you're upset about the video. I don't need the video to stay out of the torture chamber. May I post the audio from the hand clap to the I'm headed to Pittsburgh? So just in the frame, what I originally posted with the black eye. It was a pleasure. You must visit Pittsburgh. We are known as the city of bridges. I'm thinking about doing stand-up laugh out loud. Then Mark responds, I wish I'd rather you didn't shoot it. I'm going to wait and see what your plans are for it before I start working on editing your video. I really don't have time for these headaches, Patrick. I respond, I told you I'm not doing anything with it. I'll destroy it if you want. I can't unshoot it. You gave me permission. Off to Denver, driving mode on. And then Mark responds, and I think this is one of his last really comments. I thought you just wanted to listen to what you said in our interview. It's now become a problem. I'll chalk it up to autism. But as a recipient of your behavior, all I can say is it's a total pain in the ass. I'm starting to regret doing the interview. Please just destroy it. And when he said, please just destroy it, and it was the only thing that having this proof of, and he's threatening to destroy or not publish his, it's the only thing that would keep me out of the fucking psych ward, or I did use it. The fucking crisis managers and shrinks did come here. So, fuck you, Mark Leda. Yeah, just destroy it. What you were saying there was destroy me to save your what? Your soft white underbelly reputation.
So all you know about me is that 30-second, I'm a weirdo?
That little conversation we
That's
had
it?
on the
Oh,
phone.
that was
That's what sold me the most.
Oh, thank you guys. You've called me more.
And autism is always an interesting topic.
You've called me more than anyone in my family or friends in the past 10 years.
I'm sorry, say it again?
You've called me more than my family or friends in the past 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't call any of my friends, they all have autism. And most of them don't even know it. They'd never call me. Ever. But 10 years will go by, I'll show up on their door or call them. Hey, Patrick. Or Robert. I go by Robert.
So I'm calling you Robert?
My name is Patrick.
Your real name
my
is...
legal name is Patrick McMaster. Patrick Estrella McMaster.
Okay.
I was born Robert Francis Sutton.
Why did you change your name?
I was reborn.
Let's do this on camera. Now keep in mind that I try to keep these things around half an hour or so.
Yeah, you're not gonna, you gotta direct it. I will talk for 10 hours.
Yeah, no, we need to...
Okay, you direct it.
Right. I'll just interrupt you.
You're the interviewer.
Let me take a photo of you first. I'm gonna have you stand over there on that red tape. Have you driven across country before?
Yeah.
I've been. Oh, you told me.
I've been in Orange County Jail. 3 weeks. They tortured me there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh. That'd be a fun one to talk about.
shirt.
Thank you. I designed it.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. I designed it.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. I designed it.
Perfect. Okay. Have a seat. Your phone is off.
Silent mode on.
You wear glasses?
I can't see to read. And
You're not gonna be reading. You're gonna be
I
talking.
might be reading. I use these notes to keep my brain on track.
Really?
Yeah. I might not need it, but plus I like playing with them, you know. Sometimes something to do. $30 minutes.
We'll aim for 30. We'll
Okay.
see how it goes.
All right. Do you have a clock?
On the back of the camera, there's a time.
Well, it doesn't help me out much.
Are you not a good judge of time?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. You know, time is relative. There's really intense.
Oh, you moved the chair.
I'm
Shit.
sorry.
Say a little white. Yeah. There you go. That's good.
The mics. Is that right? Are they supposed
Well,
to?
let me see. I had somebody smaller than you. There we go.
No, I guess I can take the glasses off. It's fine. Do you have a mirror? Neurodiversity, and it makes for a healthy organism. As a human organism, you need the weirdos, because if you don't have the weirdos, you won't figure out the weird problems.
Yeah, people who think differently like that
I'm way outside the box.
are very useful to have around you,
Hmm?
like in business or.
Yeah, you would think that somebody would want to.
Because once you tap into their specialty, it can't be matched.
Yeah, it's as long as you can get past the.
You just got to keep them away from the customers.
Not always. Not always.
No,
you know,
you're very personable.
Yeah.
You just found out a couple years ago, a few years
Me?
ago. Yeah.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4
So
years
you
ago.
went your whole life not knowing you were autistic.
Yeah, and my sister, she did ABA therapy. I think that's what it's called. So she taught autistic kids, or applied behavioral analysis. She taught autistic kids for like 20 years. I did a painting demonstration for them one day, you know? And they were okay. They were just like, but anytime my sister would get angry at me, she'd be like, "You remind me of my kids." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I saw your kids. Like half of them don't talk. And like when you tell me about your kids, it's just negative stuff." Like, and then whenever
Yeah, your conversation with you tends to go all over the road.
yeah.
Well, Patrick, thank you for enlightening us a little bit about autists.
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad you drove out here safely. You're gonna leave?
I'll stay if you're gonna do more interviews with me. I'll stay. I'll get a shitty hotel. I'll get a shitty hotel. I'll get a shitty hotel for one more night.
One is fine.
What's that?
One is fine.
One's good. Okay, yeah,
One's good.
yeah. I'm gone. I'll see you later. Heading back to Pittsburgh.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. That was interesting. That was interesting. That was interesting.
Cool.